What's going on, Facebook? It is Friday, and I love Fridays. Why? No other reason. Just love being here at work, inspiring others, and making today great. Facebook, I got a great meeting today. Why don't you go find our people and drop them on in here? And boom. What's up, Larry? Steven, nice to meet you. Nice to see you, buddy. Cecil, Ryan, everybody come on in here, man. I got some good stuff today. Yes, it's cold here, man. Do you see it? Look at that. Woo! I got full attire on today. It's cold in Florida. Not like everywhere else, but cold for us. Hope everybody's coming in here good. Chris, Kobe, Brian, Frank Crenity, nice to see you, sir. Rusty Holden. We're going to go back here and hold our meeting. But I want to talk about something first while we're on our way. What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about Sales Hustler Spotlight coming up. I want to thank last week's guest, Allie. It's still growing. We got over 13,000 views already, and it's still growing. It's growing like 2,000 yesterday. But this week, coming up, we have Brandon Davis. I call him a Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife of the car business. Because not only has he been in many different positions, he's been in many different positions in the car business, he's a social media extraordinaire. He's got over 40,000 followers on Instagram. He's got over 17,000 on Facebook. The guy is really, really, really good at marketing. And I feel like the future of the car business is marketing, guys. I don't know if you know that. We're all trying to get better at sales, but it's going to be about marketing. So I wanted to get somebody who has worked his way up through the business. He's an internet director now and a social media star. Okay, I saw one of his videos. He had over 200,000 people that viewed it. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. I've never even touched anything like that. So I want to know, maybe since the future is going social media, I want to get somebody on here that really has some chops in social media. I want to learn a little bit more. I want to learn about algorithms, and I want to learn about the growth of your business through social media. I find it interesting. He still works in the car business. He's worked his way up to internet director, and I'm sure he's teaching a bunch of people how to do it. But I'm going to sit down with them on Tuesday night on Sales Hustler Spotlight, sponsored by QuickPage, the best app in the business. Make sure you tune in, guys. So what's today about? Well, today, we're almost at the end of 2017, correct? So I wanted to go over all the things that I've learned in 2017. It's been an amazing year. I want you to understand, I have had both parts of my life in 2017, the pre-Facebook and the post-Facebook. What have I learned in that amount of time? Well, you got to understand that before Facebook 9 months ago, I did just like everybody else. I sat at my desk, okay, I called my customers, they came in and I bought cars. I sold 20 to 25 a month, but I had lost that spirit and inspiration. I'd lost it, okay, I'll be honest with you. I'd lost it because I didn't have anything inspiring me. I've done the same thing for so long. I had no real drive to get up in the mornings and go to work and change my life, right? But post-Facebook, about 9 months ago, you have seen my life and my growth happen right in front of your eyes daily. We spend every day together, right? So what have I learned on this journey? What have I learned in this process? Well, I've learned so much. I have learned so much in 9 months, and I want to share it with you. I feel like these things, these 7 things that I've wrote down, okay, have changed my life. And I want to pass them on to you, okay? Because it's not always about the process and what we do with a customer, okay? Sometimes it's our mindset. Sometimes it's other things. But these 7 things I have learned have changed my life, okay? Post-Facebook, 7 things have changed my life. Number 1, motivation without disciplines means nothing. Motivation without discipline means nothing. I, for years, had been inspired and motivated for a little while. I'd read a great book. I'd watch a great video. I'd watch something on YouTube and get inspired and get motivated. Unfortunately, I didn't combine it with discipline, and that motivation would fade. It happens probably to some of you. I know this happens to you because it happened to me, and we're probably not that different. You get inspired, you get motivated, and all of a sudden you go back into your life, and after about a week or two, without the proper discipline, okay, that inspiration fades. You go back into your old life, you go back into some of your old habits, and your life does not change. The goals that you have set, the goals that you originally wanted to strive to get, they fade. They look like too big of a challenge because we don't put proper discipline with our motivation, and the inspiration dies. I'm telling you right now that over the last 9 months, I have learned, and I want to pass this on to you, that if you can be all the motivation you want, you can be all the inspiration you want, but if you don't combine it with discipline and diligence, it's going to fade, and that motivation will mean nothing to you. Do you get it? I hope you do. I hope you hear what I'm saying, because I'm a man just like you who did the exact same thing forever, okay? Daily motivated, weekly motivated, monthly motivated, but it would die on the vine because I didn't combine it with discipline. So number one is motivation without discipline means zero. Number two, social media is the most powerful tool businesses have ever seen. I've learned that. I am on board now, okay? 9 months ago, before I got on Facebook, I'm going to tell you this. I didn't have a Facebook account. I had no social media account. You never saw me. I never knew you. I was a man in small St. Augustine selling cars. That's it, okay? I had no inspiration for long term. I didn't know where I could grow. I didn't know how to grow. I didn't know how to grow my own business and get customers to come in and ask for me other than calling them, all right? I believe social media has changed the landscape of business altogether. I think it's the most powerful tool has ever been produced. A, it's free. B, I can do it via video. 3, I can do it as much as I want. 4, it will blanket your marketplace, and you can target areas, you can target people, you can target certain age groups. It is the single most important tool that has ever been produced for business. Now, is everybody using it properly? No. But that doesn't mean that it's not a useful tool. Does everybody know exactly how to work it? No. It changes all the time, the algorithms and everything else. But that still does not defeat what I'm trying to say. It is the number one tool ever produced, ever, for business. And we have to get on board and learn how to use this tool properly. We need to learn how to get our own customers to come in here. It's possible. It's possible, and I'm learning daily. I'm sharing with you daily, and I'm growing daily. And I'm going to tell you what. If you don't get on board, I believe in a few years, if you're not marketing yourself and you're not gaining your own access to customers coming in and asking for you, you're going to die on the vine. You're going to be called 5-car Fred. I promise you. Okay? Do you want to be 5-car Fred? Because if you don't market yourself, it's not about how good of a salesman you are. You can be the best salesman in the whole world, but if nobody knows who you are, how good are you? Number 3. Managers and leaders are two different things. I've learned that this year. I have learned it this year. I always thought a manager was a leader. He has a leadership position. They are promoted. Okay, they have influence over our lives. Okay, but I have found out from going to many conventions and through Facebook, good managers, good leaders, bad leaders, and the two are not the same. Just because you have a management position, just because you have a title behind your name, and just because you sit behind a desk, does not make you a leader. It can make you a manager, but the two are not the same. One does not make you the other. You can be a great leader, but not a manager. You can be a manager, but not a leader. Okay? Just because the people at your dealership are in a management position, I need you to understand that they are not a leader. That doesn't make them a leader of men. A leader of men is totally different. A leader of men puts the other people first. A leader of men motivates. A leader of men works every day to make you better. A leader of men shares his information and promotes the success of others. That's what a leader does. A manager manages. The two are not the same. Understand it. That's what I've learned this year. Number 4, to be really successful, you have to increase your activity. Level 10, Paul Cummings. 10X, Grant Cardone. Gary Vee. All these people tell you and explain to you every day about the activity level you need to hit that next level. My talent was exactly the same today as it was a year ago. My ability to succeed was the exact same. The difference is the activity was not there to get to the levels and the goals that I admired in other people. I admired the other people for doing the things that I wanted to do, but the only difference between us, was their level of activity. We have to have a 10x level of activity to have 10x level of success. Do you understand? Level 10 is Paul Cummings. You need to attack every situation, every room, every person, every customer, every video with the same intense passion, okay, that you want that level of success. And that's something I've learned this year. Level 10, okay, 10x your activity, you will 10x your life. Number 5. This is a great one, guys. This is a great one. Your fears are your biggest limitation to your success. I know you think it's talent. I know you think it's activity at your dealership. I know you think it's traffic. I know you think all these things. I'm scared to get on Facebook. I'm scared to get on video. I'm scared for this. I'm scared of that. Your fear is limiting your success. I know you think it's other things. It's not. I want you to understand that big mountain you see, the success. That success is on the other side of that. That mountain is fear. I know you don't see it that way. I know you're scared to fail. I know you're scared to be on camera. I know you're scared of this and that, but I'm going to tell you, that fear that sets in your mind, if you can get it out of there and you can climb that freaking hill. Now that hill isn't easy. I want you to understand. Or everybody'd be there. Everybody would be at the level of success you think you want to be. If it was easy, it is not. But I'm going to tell you the first step is to remove the fear out of your life. You have to try new things. You have to the only way you can succeed is to push the envelope. Do you understand all the people you admire in life? All the people you look at, all the people you watch on video and everything else, they had an amazing desire to succeed and they didn't get fearful. Yes, once they remove fear out of their life, they're able to attain great things. That monster of a hill or a mountain that you see is the fear that sets in. The fear because you listen to other people. They say, Shawn, you can't do that. Don't do that. We know you as Shawn, our local salesman. You can't do what you want to do. I'm going to tell you, all the people that are surrounding you, they're scaring you into being fearful. They're keeping you in a box. Maybe you look in the mirror and you're fearful. Maybe you're fearful from where you came from, your childhood. Maybe for whatever reason, I want you to understand you have to remove it out of your life. If you do not remove fear out of your life, you will stay the same. If you're okay with staying the same, then great. But then don't have those lofty goals. If you have lofty goals, you're going to have to climb a mountain. And that mountain is fear. And your success and your goals are on the other side of it. Woo! Number 6. Positive routine changes daily outcome. This comes directly from me. Man, I was the guy with never a routine. I flew by the seat of my pants. I walked into every situation and did what I thought was best, but had no plan. I had no routine. I had no structure. I had no discipline. Okay? How was I supposed to succeed the way I look at other people if I don't have a plan? But I have a plan now. I'm 9 months in of having the same routine every day and look at my success. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You can't have a negative routine. You got to have a positive routine. A routine is a routine, but if you have a negative one, it doesn't bring you the success either. You got to have a positive one. Mine starts at 4 o'clock every day and goes throughout the day to strive to be great. Fill your mind with good things. Get up early. Arrive at work early. Show people the way. Be a leader. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want these great lofty things, but you don't surround yourself with positivity. You don't structure your day to succeed. You cannot go through life and be the success you want to be when you come in and you play it on a whim. When you fly by the seat of your pants. When you have no structure, you have no discipline, you have no routine. Look, structure and remember I talked about number 1, motivation. What did I say was important? Discipline, right? Well, discipline and routine are the same thing. You got to have a structure and a routine and a discipline and a positive one to change your outcome. It changes your life. It changes your mindset. It changes the things you do daily. It changes your motivation. It changes everything. Don't fly by the seat of your pants, guys. You want uncommon success, then you have to do uncommon things. Succeed in life with the most positive routine you can. I promise you it's going to bring you huge benefits. Huge. All right, number 7. I want you to listen to this one. Okay, in fact, I'm going to wait on that one. I'm going to go back and retrace my steps. Number 1 is, guys, what are we talking about today? What have I learned in 2017? You got to understand, my life was 2 different lives. Okay, I had pre-Facebook, pre-10X, pre-Gary Vee, pre-Paul Cummings, pre-Shawn wanting to be great, and post. Okay, this is what I've learned in those 9 months and the whole 12 months of 2017. Number 1, motivation without discipline means nothing. If you get up every day and you fly by the seat of your pants, okay, and you have no discipline, you can be motivated, inspired, it does not matter. If you don't combine that with discipline, motivation fizzles. It leaves. Okay, you cannot sustain it without discipline. Period. I know people get inspired and motivated. They watch these videos. They're like, oh my God, it's changed my life. Okay, but if you don't combine them with discipline, okay, you're going to only have daily inspiration, daily motivation, but it's not going to be throughout the day. It's not going to change your life. Number 2, social media is the most powerful tool business has ever seen. Period. Okay? If you don't use social media, you're going to be left behind. It is the most powerful tool that we've ever seen in business. Use it for business. Okay? Don't be posting other pictures of random stuff on there. Use it for business. Take advantage of it. Grow your business with the most best business tool ever. It's free. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm coming into your phone right now for free. Number 3, managers and leaders are not the same thing. They're 2 different things. Just because you have a position of management, just because you have a title behind your name and you sit behind a desk and you feel like you have power, that does not mean you're a leader. Leaders sometimes aren't managers, and managers sometimes aren't leaders. The 2 are not the same. Understand that there is a difference. That's something else I've learned this year. What else have you learned, Shawn? Well, to be really successful, you have to 10x your activity. Okay, level 10, 10x, whatever you want to call it, you have to increase it. Okay, you have goals that are very lofty. You have to have lofty activity. You have extraordinary goals and dreams, then you have to have extraordinary activity. It's not going to fall in your lap. It's not easy. Okay, it's hard work, but I'm going to tell you what. If you put in the time and you put in the effort and you put in the work, that's going to separate you from the average people. You're going to succeed. I promise you. You have to give it though. Number 5, your fears are your biggest limitation to your success. Okay? That's my 5th biggest one. People talk about it all the time. They're scared to get on video. They're scared to do this. They're scared to do that. They're scared to take a chance on the business they want. They're scared. Fear is what's holding you from being great. Fear is what's holding you back from the limit, or that's limiting you from your potential. We all have great potential. We all have great ideas. We all have great abilities, but fear sometimes from the people closest to you. Okay, they're scared of you changing. They're scared of you growing. They're scared of their life changing. They're scared of you being too successful and not carrying them with you. Okay, they're scared. Well, they're scared. Their fear comes on you. You might be fearful. Maybe you're scared of video. Maybe you're scared of doing the things that are going to make you successful, and it freezes you. But I'm going to tell you, that hill is huge. It's huge for a reason, because if it wasn't huge, everybody would climb it and they would succeed. But not everybody's successful. Why? Because fear oftentimes holds us back, and I want you to understand your goals on the other side of that hill of fear. Number 6, positive routine changes your daily outcome. Guys, every day we need to have a positive routine. We need to keep it disciplined, structured every day. How do I succeed? I succeed by doing the exact same thing every day. Every day. All right? If I do the same things that are successful every day, how can I not succeed? Now, what's the last one? The last one is something I'm very, very, very proud of. I found it's happening right now in the car business, and that's a movement. A movement is happening in the car business right now. Do you all know it? You're a part of it. You're a part of it. I know it because you're watching this video right now. The people that aren't a part of it, they're not watching stuff like this. They don't care. They come to work. It's a job to them. They put in their time clock. They punch it out. Some of them are on draw. They could care less. Okay? But the other people, I feel it. Do you feel it? I feel like there's a heartbeat. There's a pulse. And it's changing the car business. Join the movement. Get on board. Help the people you work with. The people that are not as knowledgeable as you. Guide them. Give them your information. Don't worry about them beating you, because if you're really, really great, you're going to beat them no matter what. Give your information to people. Help them along. Help them on their journey. Help them on their path. Grow this industry the right way, and it's happening. I can feel it happening. Okay? I feel it every day. The liveliness, the heart of people in Sales Hustlers and some of these other groups online. Amazing. The outreach that people are giving me, man, I'm getting 20, 30 messages a day that people are being changed. You're a part of this movement. Do not stop what you're doing. Change this industry. I want to be able to leave this industry better than when I found it. I found it 10 years ago, and I feel like it's grown every year. And right now, I feel something passionate inside me. I feel it growing. I feel like I'm trying to pass it on. And I want to be a little part of this huge change. I need you. I need you. I need you to do your part. Okay? Let's all grow together and change this industry, because it's great. It's provided my family an amazing life. And I wanted to do that to you and to many others. God bless y'all. Have a great day. Shawn Hayes here, your car guy, Hyundai of St. Augustine. I make car buying easy.